One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you...
Turning it on! Past the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Houston's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And the Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Wegman. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught near the sticks, it's Thomas. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed over the middle, it's McGarry. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bernard. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give is to Miller. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on last year's national champions, the Boston College Eagles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Returner choosing to field this one. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. The shotgun handoff here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And here's the handoff. He finds some space. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's found some room at the 45. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On the run, it's Robinson. As the first down is still going. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Boilermakers have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Bringing pressure. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a 1st down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Single back, takes the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looks like Boston College will have the 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He lets it go on the move. Pulls it in. It's Frazier. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the 1st down marker.
Boston College looking for a 4th down conversion here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it on the move. The ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
It's Wood. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the defense on this play right here? Because they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Purdue has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down mark. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The Boilermakers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looks like Boston College will have the first down.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You have to get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackle right there. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Harris. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Here's the second down play. He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And the Boilermakers will bring their punt team on the field now. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Trying to find room. It's Smith. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. It's a shotgun run call. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. There's contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown on the play. This one could go either way. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. Gets loose on the scramble. Picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
It's third down for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Running back grabs it on the screen. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
The receiver grabs it. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
And the Boilermakers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. They'll run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Cut over the middle. It's Watson. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's wide open. Look out. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Purdue.
This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wood. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Boilermakers will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Frazier. Steps out at the 16, but have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Try to convert with a sneak. First down and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to scramble. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
This Boston College offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking for some space. It's Smith. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring it down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Bolden. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. And that will give them the lead now. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the handoff. Breaks an open space. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it in the open. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's the running back in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Let's it go. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
What a great run here by this running back, picking up a ton of yards. Doesn't quite get the first down, but it does make an interesting decision for the head coach. Do you go for it on 4th and short, or do you take the points?
The offense already has 1 4th-down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? They're going to run it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th-down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there?
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Boston College. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Receiver does a nice job of sitting in the soft spot of the zone that time on the curl, and good timing with the quarterback to get the ball in there before the coverage adjusted.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Boston College has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Going for his running back. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. The offense starts with excellent field position. They're going to run it here. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Powers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Pulls it in. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Breaking free at the 35. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out into the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The pocket breaking down. Trapped again in the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
No press here. The defense backing away. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They can't stop him. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Breaks free. He's got the first and still going. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
BC has moved into the red zone. Attack goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Here's a good throw off the play fake. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defenders are starting to come back for seconds now. That's the second sack of the game for this guy. And the bigger story is the effort of this defense. Even when the result has already been decided for some time now, they're not slowing down.
He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Pressure is coming. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Aggressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And the Boilermakers line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside, going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback,
oh, they trap him for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game, and this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Tries to get it to the running back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Wood. Touchdown, Boilermakers. This offense cannot be stopped.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Deep shot toward the end zone. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Quick throw, testing the middle. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural